My imprisonment came as part of a long campaign aimed at removing me as president and punishing me for having not been a darling of the commercial interests that seek to profit at the expense of our poor people. The Constitutional Court does not have such overriding powers to willy-nilly send people to jail. That, in my view, is a travesty of justice, and it must be exposed and be rectified by the justice system. I will continue to speak out against a system that seeks to suppress and undermine my rights and the rights of many who are targets of the wrong system. I know I'm correct in my resolve to fight such injustices and the abuse of power. If I should be imprisoned for these beliefs, so be it. I was imprisoned when I fought apartheid, and I did serve my term, and I continued thereafter to fight for my freedom. As I expressly indicated before my incarceration without a trial, I have been arrested by the apartheid regime. I said then, I don't fear prison. Indeed, I said it too to the apartheid regime then. I again said it to the Constitutional Court of our democracy. I would like to repeat that even if I am arrested wrongly by our democratic state, I don't fear prison. I will never fear any arrest, even if it's done by my democratic laws, twisted by those who have been given the powers to send people to jail. But I must say that it remains a shock that a democratic state arrests and imprison its own citizen without a trial. This is something to be frowned upon by all of us, peace-loving citizens, and mainly the patriots. But of course, being myself, this action made me to remember the old apartheid days where people were arrested and kept in prison without a trial. But apartheid had to cover this because they knew it was illegal and wrong. They had to cover it by coding it as detention without trial. That's how they called it. They called it a 90 days detention. So they had to find something to make it look like it is legal. Unlike today, you are just sent without trial, without even the charge or whatever, is it the charge number or whatever. I was again one of those who served a 90 days detention in Pretoria without a trial in 1963. The irony is that during my 90-day detention, I was arrested for fighting for my rights. In the democratic South Africa, I was imprisoned without a trial for defending my rights, which is enshrined in the Constitution. What a coincidence. The learned judges said that whilst it is a right enshrined in the Constitution for all citizens not to answer questions, but they said to me that rights does not apply to Jacob Zuma. So whilst all citizens enjoy this right, Jacob Zuma does not apply. Does this confirm a claim that in this country there are now Zuma laws? I wonder what this Zuma has done. Having reached the end of my unlawful incarceration of 1 year, 3 months by the Constitutional Court without a trial, I decided that the circumstances of my conviction and direct imprisonment should give us a chance to reflect. I therefore reflected on how our constitutional institutions established to protect us from the abuse of state power can willy-nilly, can and will become themselves institutions that will and can be used to victimize us for daring to challenge the abuse of state power